This is going to be a video product review of the Lysol Advanced Power. Now, I believe I like the works. I've done other videos on these cleaners before. This toilet is absolutely filthy, and that's why this is a really good test. All of this over here is completely dried up. I can't really show it to you too well. All in the bottom. This has already been cleaned. Check out my channel. I did a video a couple weeks ago where I used some cleaner and I used a sponge, and this is just all caked in there. So there's no way that this is coming out. To drain your toilet, use something that's glass. It's very easy to disinfect and clean after you're done draining the water. This will help you out a little bit. Normally I use a sponge, but it just takes forever to get most of that water out. So what I found is that the works, well, again, check my channel and do that thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, and affiliate links in the video description and donation links and all the stuff nobody cares about. But I've done a whole bunch of videos on cleaning the toilet, and I find that I don't know if I like the Lysol as much. That's what I'm going to be using now, but we're going to test it out and see how it does. I like the Works toilet cleaner, toilet bowl cleaner, and I did one with Lime Away, and it really did. I was surprised how well it did, the Lime Away toilet bowl cleaner. So right now, by using this little container, this has saved me easily 5 minutes. And then normally I would take the sponge and I would go in there and I would drain it in the bathtub. But I think this way is a little bit easier. I don't have to 4, 5, 6. So I didn't have to go over to the bathtub and let all the water run on the floor and then I have to wipe it up. So this is a lot easier to do. And it will be much easier to disinfect since it's glass. Put it in the sink, a little bit of bleach. So what I'm going to do with this Lysol Advanced Deep Cleaning Power Toilet Bowl Cleaner, I'm just going to drain. You don't have to. You're supposed to drain all the water. And when you do that, you're letting all the sewer gases, you're letting all the sewer gases come up through the toilet drain, so you don't want to leave that overnight, because you're just letting gases come into your house. That's the whole point of having water in the toilet, the way it's designed, so gases don't come from the sewer line into the house. But right now over here, this is all cake. This is lime. These are lime deposits and who knows what else this junk is. You want to get all the water out of the bottom so that the cleaner can do its magic. And if it's diluted with the water, then it's not going to be able to do, it will be able to clean, but it's not going to be able to do what it really needs to do. So you totally want all the, got to put that totally in to get that valley sound. You want all the water out of the bowl, all the way to, see, the reason I'm doing that now is because the sewer gases are coming up. And I really should have a facial shield on, because when this water splashes on your face and into your mouth, oh my God, does this smell. When this goes into your mouth and on your face, that's when you get sick for a couple days. And this is really bad. And my arm is killing me right now from doing all of this. I'm not going to shut off the camera because I don't want to get all of this on the camera from my hands. So you are going to have to drain everything. We're almost done. And then I'm going to put the stuff, some people say put it in the tank. No, don't put it in the tank. You don't want to do that. You've got rubber pieces and plastic pieces in the tank. And you're dealing with chemicals here, and they can ruin the rubber and the plastic. You can see how clean this water is. It's just wonderful. The rubber and plastic will get ruined, and then you're going to have either a leak in the house or you're going to have to replace that stuff. So don't do that. We're almost done. And I know that other people will say put it in the tank so it cleans out the water spouts. You know, if your toilet is clogged up that bad that the water spouts are all, the water drain things are all plugged up, you'll spend a couple $100, buy a new toilet, and pay a plumber $100 to put it in, and you'll be done. Okay, so this is completely drained right now. My hands are absolutely grossed out. This is all dried. This is a little slimy, but this is all dried and caked on lime deposits all the way up, and the drain absolutely stinks. Let me go wash my hands. I don't know why. This stuff costs about $1 a bottle, maybe a couple dollars a bottle. So just use the whole bottle. Don't go cheap on it. You really don't want to store this in your house. Ooh, pop. Okay, so we're going to go pour this all over the place. See, it's a thick gel. You want to shoot it up. Try to get it into how does this stink? Unbelievable. Yikes. And so you really want to get it all the way up in there. You want to try to get it into a little water-filled hole. I've only used about half the thing. I just got this on my finger. Hold on, I got to wash it off. This is very acidic and dangerous. I should have gloves on. This can burn your skin. You got to be careful. This is what they use to clean. This is what's used in a swimming pool, so you got to be really careful. You really should have air circulating in the room. You don't want to close the room and then come back in because this stuff might go right into your lungs. I'm going to put on a fan. I don't have a window in here. I'm going to keep this thing soaking for about 15 minutes. I'm going to come back. And then I'm going to flush it, so we're going to see what it does, and then I'm going to use the brush. Again, once you've got the water drained and this stuff is in there, don't put your hands in there without gloves. And some gloves might just melt with this stuff, so be extremely careful. I would suggest not using a brush afterwards, because if this stuff sprays with a brush usually splatters things around. You don't want this splattering around the room and hitting you on your skin. So you can already tell it looks much better. It's dissolving that stuff. It's breaking down the lime. I don't think it's going to do all of it. You hear the water in the drain? You hear it just bubble? It's filling up a little bit from the liquid I put in there, plus the soar. You can see the vibration of the building and the sewer line. Okay, so I'll be back. Normally I would do like 5 minutes because I'm really impatient, but I think this time I'm going to give this like 10 or 15. I really want it to work because this toilet is just an absolute mess. Up on the ridge at the top right now, you can see where, let's tilt this a little bit. See over there? All of that's starting to come off. And I only used half a bottle. Normally I said I would use a whole bottle, but this I was only able to get, I covered everything in half a bottle. I'll probably end up doing this again in another day and finish off the whatever needs to be finished. So that is all lime, all calcium. That's what that is. Los Angeles water, calcium, lime, and a lot of other junk, probably not flushed that much, and everything's dried on the porcelain or whatever this thing is, and we'll be back. People, it's been 10 minutes. I gotta tell you, this place stinks, and it's all the sewer line. I'm gonna shoot out the rest of the container because I really don't like keeping half-open containers of stuff like this. Even if I put it outside, I've got more of this. I'll try another product next time. I still have about a quarter of the container left, which is absolutely remarkable. So I'm going to use this and try to shoot this stuff in, and then I'll just let it soak in the bottom where it really needs it. I'm literally wasting the rest of it now because I just want to get it done. I can see the toilet is already looking really white and beautiful. It looks absolutely remarkable. So I have no doubt this is doing what it needs to do. Now you see the slime's coming off over there now. See how it's just pouring off? So I'm just going to finish this off, close the container, get this in the trash. And I'll be back in, I want to keep this in for a whole half hour. At least 20 minutes to half an hour, but you can already see a couple dollars for this stuff, and absolutely remarkable. Okay people, this room absolutely stinks. Probably sore, probably the cleaner. It is bad. Look at that, that's pretty darn incredible. Oops, that is pretty darn incredible. I'm amazed. Well, I'm not amazed because I've done this before, but I'm amazed. Okay, so let's try to turn this around a little bit. And what do I want to do? I'm looking for a toilet brush. Let's get a toilet brush over here. I would say, look at that, it's all coming off. Is that remarkable? Right over there where the slime was, I'm going under the rim right now. I'm looking under the rim to see. There's still some, okay, so there is definitely dirt under the rim. The brush has taken it off, but the brush can only get in so far. Now we see all this gunk that's over here that's kind of coming off. I'm going to get in the bottom. That's where the problem is really bad. And I don't know, hopefully it took this off, but I don't know if it was able to. It does not look good over there. But the thing is, these cleaners are so remarkable that if you need to, you just go back in and do it again. So I think this video has proven its point. Probably going to add 5,000 ads if you watch this and you had your ad blocker on. So watch it again and turn your ad blocker off. That's where the problem is right now. It looks absolutely terrible in that area. And you really do not want to put your hands in this thing until... Yeah, that part's really bad. This whole toilet was like this an hour ago. So you don't want to get your hands in there until you know this has been flushed out a couple times. The water looks pretty clear now. What do we have over here? Okay, so I'm going to go under the rim right now. Can I say that on YouTube, that I'm going under the rim? I see a little bit of dirt. Nobody would ever see if they weren't on their knees with a sponge trying to clean this gunk out. I really don't care. I only want to get enough of it so it doesn't look terrible, but it's presentable. This is really caked on here. Boy, is this stuff caked on. It just goes to show you how bad this toilet was before. But this stuff is still on here after soaking for over half an hour. And I got so much done that I'm sure I got bottles of this stuff. I'll go finish this off tomorrow. But I'll edit the video and post it. This is really bad. It's really bad. But the rest of the toilet, 99%, 95% of the toilet looks remarkable. It's just this area down here. It's just caked on, so I'm not going to shut off the camera and get my dirty hands on there. I'm going to try to scrape off as much of this as I can. Be really careful. Don't use a pumice stone. It damages your finish and literally destroys it. And then you will have growth everywhere that you scratched it with the pumice stone. So a lot of this is just breaking off now, but this is calcium deposit. That's what this is. And I don't want to spend hours using this when I can let the chemicals do what I need to do. Alright, I think that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. This was Lysol Advanced. Check out my channel. I've done this room just stinks. I'm not going to come in here. I've got to let it air out for hours. I'm not going to let the dog come in here. There's no window. It just really stinks. The last time I think I used the Works, and the Works, I can't be sure, but the Works probably would have removed this. I found the Works to be much better than Lysol, and I found Lime-Away toilet bowl cleaner was at least as good as the Works, if not a little bit better. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this thing. This is absolutely nasty. This will probably need another couple times just to break this loose. This is hardcore stuck to the toilet, and this is just not going to break off no matter how much I scrub it. It's not coming off. Thanks for watching.